So I received this message the other day, and I am sure it applies to more than just me, so I want to offer it to you guys. Something to connect to, something to feel into, because it is obviously not for everyone. So if you're drawn to it, you feel like this is for you, definitely take it to God, feel it out for yourself. The message was rest in the quest. Rest in the quest. And take a moment to just kind of feel into it, because even just feeling into it right away, you can kind of sense what it might mean for you. And again, if you don't feel this, if you don't feel what's happening in the energy when you hear this, it may not be for you. But rest in the quest. And I think it's coming up against this new rest energy that is everywhere, which is valid, right? There was this overpouring of energy, this hyper masculine kind of go, go, go energy that collectively we're all turning away from. We're all kind of resetting, and it turned into this pendulum swing towards rest. And I think people are still figuring out what rest means. It doesn't just mean taking your hands off the wheel and doing nothing. It doesn't mean that you're just sleeping. It doesn't mean not doing anything. There are so many things that can be restful, like reading, like watching something that lights you up, whether it be a how-to video or something that feeds your soul, right? Journaling, that's restful. Stretching, breathing deeply, just taking some time to enjoy nature or family or friends. There are so many things that can be restful. And there's so many meanings to this. You can probably already feel it. Rest in the quest, right? If you're resting in something, right? Let's say you're resting in your chair. You are leaning into the chair. You are letting yourself be supported by the chair. If you are resting in someone's arms, you are relaxing into their arms. So apply this to rest in the quest. It's the same energy. It's a very, very similar, if not the exact same energy. I'm giving it freedom to be something else, but you can kind of tell where this is headed. Allow the quest that you're on right now, allow the journey that you're on to be something that is supporting you, to be something that is holding you up, that is sturdy, right? The chair is sturdy. We're not assuming that the chair is rickety and going to buckle beneath us. So check if you need to fortify your faith, or if you need to kind of strengthen your belief to believe that you have this royal, angelic, divine support behind you. But let's say you have all that. All of that is a given. Rest in the quest. Lean into the quest. Let the quest support you. Let the journey, what you're pursuing, what projects are on your plate, what dreams you have on the horizon, what visions are coming to life, what things are starting to sprout, what creativity is coming in, what you're putting out, right? Relax. That's pretty much it, right? Relax. Relax into the journey. Relax into the process. It's not just trusting the process. You're at a point where you know what's going on. You know what's going to happen. You know what you're pursuing, right? There might be some fear and doubts that creep in. You might be a little unsure here and there, but you've committed to the call, and you're at a point now where it's time to let yourself be supported by the journey. Beyond trusting, this is resting. You don't have to trust the chair to support you, to rest in it. You don't have to trust the couch to rest on the couch, right? You know it's supporting you. So check your heart posture for that and rest in the quest. I know I keep saying it, but I feel like it helps you kind of anchor to it in new ways when you hear it, especially as you're starting to sift and sort throughout your own understanding from the inside out. So I'm just offering a chance for you to reconnect with it. When you're resting, you're supported, you're relaxed. So if you're not relaxed on your journey, you are tense, you are fighting upstream, you are bracing yourself all of these things that kind of hint or signal that you aren't fully, I'm going to say trust, but that you aren't fully trusting what's happening here. But you have no reason to doubt. You've seen the proof that what has come towards you is sturdy and safe. You are learning and you know that you are safe. You are learning and you know that you are supported. So this is a new level. This is a new expansion. This is the expansion pack on Trust the Process. Now you get to rest in the quest. You get to relax on the journey. That's a certain level of ease. When things are still uncertain in some ways, when things are still in a very surrendered state, to find a sense of ease and a sense of rest within that quest or journey or process. It's a little bit hard. It can be difficult. I understand if you're feeling like, how am I supposed to do that? Or what do you even mean? Take your time with it. But just start with noticing how you can rest more throughout your day, right? Throughout your to-do list. When can you take more moments to pause for yourself? When can you take moments to kind of settle in and take in the scene around you and take in energetically where you are, take in this new level, right? Finding appreciation is kind of close, but it's not even just gratitude. Imagine yourself resting on a couch after a long day. Your shoulders relax. Your breath is soft. You feel accomplished. You are tired, right? In a nice way. Like you feel vibrant and fatigued and like you pushed yourself and you tried and you did some new things and fulfilled, right? There's this fulfilled feeling. So trying to connect more to that along the way. This fulfilled, relaxed shoulder approach to the quest you're on, to the journey you're on. That's the message. And I know you guys have probably come from varying situations, but the reciprocity is there. And you've been pursuing and trying to feel the reciprocity of life and the reciprocity of love and finances, and just to be in the abundance of how reciprocity can really show up in your life. And that means that you've probably had some hardships, some things you've had to walk away from that have been hard, right? You have some fatigue from having to kind of fight your way out of those spaces, but you've made it. And now you have options, and now you're pursuing the options before you. So you're kind of letting go of that wounded warrior kind of narrative. You're letting go, right? The bandages are coming off, all of those things. You're in a new place. And that means you don't have to brace yourself the way you once did. You actually get to rest along the way, right? It's not bracing for impact. It's not bracing for the rug to be pulled up under you. It's not waiting for the other shoe to drop, for the next chip to fall, right? For the cookie to crumble. It's not quite that energy. It's an energy of, no, I'm fulfilled. You're already landed in the safety. You're landed in the security. And I know it doesn't feel that way necessarily. It might not feel that way all the time, especially if there's some things that haven't come to fruition yet. But this is putting you in the position to really welcome that in. So consider that for yourself. Notice how that feels. Check in with your heart. Allow it to warm you. Allow it to warm you to know that you're there. You're well on your way. You're well past being on your way. And at some point you have to start to relax into the process here. The wheels are already in motion. They've been in motion for a while. So let's allow ourselves, right? Sign the permission slip. Allow ourselves to rest in the quest just a little bit more. I hope this helped you. If it did, please like, comment, or subscribe. That really helps my channel and helps me know that you find this information and content and insight helpful. And if you have any questions or comments, I would definitely love to chat about them and catch up. So I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day whenever you're listening to this. And yeah, rest in the quest. I'll talk to you guys soon.